Yo, what's going on, folks? It's your boy, Money Man, coming back to you again from you already know what it is. The set, bruh. Today, we got something special. Well, hell, it's special anyway to me. But let me know what y'all think. First of all, if you haven't done so already, hit that like and subscribe button, man. We trying to take this thing to the moon, man. That's what we trying to do here on the set. But today, without further ado, what we have is our top 5 sneakers of 2023. But we all know what happened in 2023, right? The first 3 quarters of 2023 was meh, right? And I say meh because not because of the hype, right? I say meh because meh. That's that's just what it was about those releases, man. So we're gonna rank the top 5 sneakers based on this criteria. Number one, aesthetics. That has to be number one, aesthetics. That's why we buy the shoe because we like the way it looks, right? Yep. There's no getting around that. Number two, availability. You can't rate a sneaker in your top 5, in my opinion, if you don't have that sneaker. You can't do it. It's not possible. You can go off pictures off the internet or no, there's no other way of getting around it. You can't rate a sneaker. Yeah, you can say, oh, based on my opinion. No. Yeah, no. I don't think it's truly a rating unless you had that sneaker in hand and it went straight to the toe, right? And that goes in with number 3, ease of wear. Now, we all know that people just buy sneakers to put them in these little things behind me just so they look good and you can stunt and floss whatever for the gram. But I wouldn't say a large majority, but there's a majority of sneakerheads that they do double ups, right? I'm old school, bro. I don't do double ups. I wear my sneakers, and once they beat, bruh, they beat. Unless it's just a truly, truly, truly special pair of sneakers, which I have yet to find a truly special pair of sneakers that I just have not went straight to the toe in. Yeah. So ease of wear. Yep, that's number 3. We're gonna rate the top 5 sneakers that we have procured here on the set throughout the year 2023. Now, with that being said, man, there are people who do put comfort over everything, and you see them. You like, oh man, why are they wearing those? Ain't none of your business why they wearing them. But I ain't here to judge if your big toe sticking out the top of your sneaker, and you just say, hey, they just feel real good. They broke in, I'm good. Even though in the wintertime, this toe sticking out this hole and it's cold, it don't matter. The rest of my foot's comfortable. Yeah, I'm just kidding, man. We don't do that here on the set, bro. Rock what you rock, like it. Who cares what everybody else think? Because that's what we are firm believers here on the set about. We like what we like and we rock because we like it. Simply put. But hey, man, look, listen. We're gonna take these shoes, man. We're gonna go 5-1. Now, I did something interesting this year with the kids. But we'll get into that later in the video. I laid out a gang of sneakers from 2023 and I told them to pick 5 sneakers, right? And after that, I told them to rank those sneakers from 5-1. Now, it's very, very interesting on what they pick versus what I pick in my top 5. But we'll get into that later in the video. So stay tuned, man. Watch the video all the way through so we can go 5-1, man. One being that sneaker that just it's gonna be on everybody's list. Well, I wouldn't say everybody, but the large majority of sneakerheads really respect this shoe and hold it in high regard, and it's gonna do numbers. We all know what happened in 2023, though. It's a lot of shoes that are sitting. They sitting, but I don't think this one is gonna sit. Now, if this one sits, this might be a little trouble for Nike, but I don't think they care because we just going back to the golden days where you could just go get whatever shoes you wanted and be happy, be merry. Well, boy, look. I ain't going down there. I ain't doing that. Let's get into the top 5 right now. All right, so coming in at number 5, I wrestled with this one for a minute. I did. I really did wrestle with this one. Why? Because it's starting off that 5, man. So many other sneakers that dropped in 2023, man, that oof, boy, that you just had to have, right? But again, we sticking to our criteria, right? And number 5 for me, damn, these joints right here, man. The black cement twos. I know. I know. Don't ask. You see the criteria, right? And this is my top 5. So we went with the black cement twos because it's comfortable, bro. Like, it's comfortable. It's a all black upper on this shoe, man. And those red hits with that cement gray, come on, man. This is a shoe that you can wear pretty much with everything, bro. Unless you get into crazy color schemes and all of that, right? You can wear this shoe with anything. This is as I said in my review when I did this sneaker, this is one of those sneakers that you're gonna look back in a few years and people gonna be like, dang, that's right, those did come out. Those was tough. I know they was tough. That's why we got them here. And that's why I put it in my top 5, because I feel like this shoe, this should have been one of the original colorways of the Jordan 2. And I feel like that's what Nike was going for when they threw this together, right? And I ain't mad at it. I actually love it. So that's why it's in my top 5. Yep. As you can see, this list gonna be crazy. It ain't gonna be any day, every ordinary YouTuber sneakers. Hey man, we talking about shoes that you actually get, and years from now, you're gonna look at this shoe and be like, yo, that was cold. I should have got that one. Or I did get those and I doubled up. Because I know a couple people out there that did get double ups on these. I'm just not that guy for double ups. But hey, man, I done wore these things so many times already. And they still, yeah, come on, bro. Can't go wrong with them. Black cement Jordan 2s. Honorable mention time. Let's see what we got here, man. We got the black toe UNCs, man. Yep. Honorable mention, man. It, yeah, didn't fall inside the top 5. I know it's a Jordan 1. Everybody don't like Jordan 1s anymore for whatever reason. Probably because the market saturated on them, but whatever. These was probably the last, well, no, because these were available for a while too. So, but yeah, honorable mention, man. The Jordan 1 UNC Black Toes. Honorable mention for your boy, man. I know, don't judge me. Just stay tuned. Man, listen, with this next sneaker we're going to talk about, right? You can't call yourself a sneakerhead. Or, all right, we'll take it a step further. You can't say you're an OG sneakerhead and not have this shoe that we've been waiting on for years in your top 5. It's not in my top 5. Just kidding. At number 4, we got, yep, we got them cherry things, man. This is an iconic shoe, bro. It's an OG colorway. We waited on this shoe forever, man. And yeah, we finally got them in 2023. Years later, we finally got the Cherry 12s in again. And like I said, you can't call yourself an OG sneakerhead if you don't have this shoe in your top 5 for 2023, because we all know, okay, all the OGs know how long we waited on this sneaker to re-release so we can cop them. Because when you have Cherry 12s, you wear them Cherry 12s. And with all of this white leather on this sneaker, hard to keep them clean, bro. And they waited so long to where people was, well, okay, I thought people were going to be like kicking down the doors for them, but they weren't. So made it real easy to cop this shoe. On release day, I got mine off of sneakers, so yeah. But I went to the mall that day, as you've seen in my review, and they were still sitting. So sorry, available. That didn't last long though. But again, coming in at number 4, the Cherry 12s. Can't be an OG sneakerhead, man, if you ain't got this in your top 5. This next sneaker, man, yeah, after getting this shoe in hand and going straight to the toe in this sneaker, man, I had to remove some things off the top 5, man, just because of the 3 criteria that we laid out already. Aesthetics being the number 1. Not necessarily available with this one, although for what it is, it's going for a decent price on the aftermarket. Wasn't hard for me to get, but it wasn't an easiest shoe to get either. But as far as aesthetics and ease of wear, you can't go wrong with it. What we talking about? We talking about the Nike SB Dunk Low Tight Boot. Bruh, this shoe was it. Yes, yes, yes. This shoe surprised me altogether. Altogether. And this shoe came in at number 3 in my top 5 for 2023, man. I don't say that reluctantly. Yes, I had to switch it up because I felt like the top 5 was all Jordan brand. I had to get off of that. Had to diversify a little bit, mix it up a little bit. But man, when I got these tight boots in, the orange laces went in immediately. Had to. That was like a necessity. And once I did that, I went straight to the toe, went out that night to, I think, Disney or something like that, and had dinner. And, bruh, yep. The ease of wear, obviously, it's an SB. It's wider. It's more cushion around the ankle area and the tongue area. Some people might not like that. Some people love it. I happen to actually love it. It makes for the ease of wear so much better. And then when you got materials on there like you had on these, you had the level of detail in these shoes, and I'm a big stickler for details in shoes. It's yeah, it had to go in the top 5, man. And orange is my favorite color. So boom, there you go. Nike Dunk Low SB Tight Boot. Number 3. I know. I know. Y'all still with me? Hang in there. We got more. When I tell you I struggle with this next shoe, man, that we about to bring forward, I really struggled with this shoe, man. Reason being is that if anybody knows me, knows that I'm a Jordan 1 fan. 1s, 3s, 6s, 11s. I'm good. Here recently, the 2s because I remember how so comfortable they were. Bulky, but definitely comfortable, right? But with this one, I wrestled with where I should put it. Should I put it in the top 5? Is it an honorable mention? I don't know, man. Like, I wrestled with this one for a while. It winded up not in the top 5. And what we talking about is the Palominos. Bruh, everything on this shoe, as we say in the review, screams premium quality, man. The leather was good. Look at that, man. So buttery. The colorway, the color blocking on this sneaker, man. And yeah, I put the sail laces in there. But, bruh, had this shoe came out 2 years ago, everybody would have been all over this shoe. For whatever reason, well, we know what the reason is. Sneakers just ain't doing what they used to do, man. Ain't got nothing to do with my opinion on it. It's just other shoes in this top 5 that I much prefer over this shoe. And boy, it was tough. Like this is one of my favorite shoes of 2023. It's definitely one of my favorites, but I couldn't put it in the top 5. I really couldn't. I wanted to, but I just couldn't. And you guys will see why. Maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. Why I didn't have this shoe in my top 5. Rounding out number 2, man. It wasn't a hard decision with this one. I knew when I got this shoe in that it had to be in my top 5 for 2023. I knew that. But I'm not one who follows the wave. We tend to make the wave here on the set, bruh. And with this next sneaker, bruh, like, yeah, talk about the aesthetics. The aesthetics of this sneaker is all in the details, right? Big stickler on details, as I've said several times already in this video. When I got this shoe in, I knew it had to be in the top 5. And what we talking about? Bam. The Union LA Jordan 1 Baby's Beauty Supply. Had to, bro. Had to put it in the top 5. Like, it just had to happen, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, my top 5. We already went over the history of why they went with the weave. We already did that. So, the shoe has a story. The aesthetics are cool. It's a Jordan 1, so it's comfortable, and the colors are absolutely bananas. Had to be in the top 5. I put that at number 2. Jordan 1 Union LA Baby's Beauty Supply. BBS is for short. Bro. What can you do? The shoe is fire. I don't care what y'all say. Actually, let me know in the comments if y'all think I'm way off the reservation here in this top 5. Let your boy know. But this thing right here, this shoe was absolute fire, man. Bust them out, and yeah, it was definitely turning heads. Actually had a few people ask me questions about this shoe, so I don't know, man. That's my number 2, man. And now we about to get to the coup de grace. The number 1 sneaker of 2023. Okay, hear me out here. This is different, right? You call me indecisive, you call me what you want to call me. But this is my top 5. And that's what we're going to go with, right? But I couldn't just pick one shoe for the number 1 shoe. Like everybody else, man. Whatever. MJ number 1, Kobe 1B. Or LeBron's 1B, right? 1A, 1B. 1B for 2023 from the set. Top 5 of 2023. Look, listen, I gotta preface this, right? Because you know what? Whatever. We getting at it. The Amaminier Jordan 5 Dawn. Let me tell you why this shoe is 1B for 2023 for me, right? Initially, I ain't like this shoe. I didn't. But it would be super hypocritical of me to just say I don't like the shoe when I am a stickler for details, and this shoe has crazy details in it. Now, after I did my review, I was a day in, maybe 2, right? After that, this shoe grew on me like crazy, right? I kept going back and looking at it. Bruh, this shoe is super fire. I know the dusk pair is what everybody's going for, because let me tell you this. People chase that exclusivity tag. That shoe only dropped in lesser numbers than these. And I want to say it was an Amamier exclusive. Maybe it dropped on sneakers. I don't know. I wasn't checking for them. Didn't need another all black shoe, right? But this one grew on me, man. Like, this one is way better, in my opinion, than the dusk pair. It's crazy. I know you might think I'm crazy too by putting this as 1B. in my top 5 of 2023, but for the ease of wear, because they cut the collar down, it's not as fat as a normal Jordan 5 would be, right? But yeah, it's all in the details, man. It makes the shoe a lot more easier to wear. Granted, the color probably throw you off and have you, yeah, trying to find all kind of crazy outfits to wear with it. But I think you can put together quite the amount of fits to just wear this shoe as a regular everyday shoe. Now, you have to put some protecting on it because, yeah, this is some premium materials on here. But yeah, had to put it in the top 5, man. And I was running out of space, so I figured, why not make it 1B? How much you want to call me, man, but call me on the set after you hit that subscribe button. Be a part of the set crew. Jordan 5, I'm in year. Had to be, man. It had to be. And that brings us to number 1A. Might get a lot of flack for this one too. Guess what? I don't care. We gonna go with it. With 1B, man. Like I said, man, earlier in the video, bruh. You can't go wrong with 1s, 3s, 6s, 11s. This shoe gonna be on a lot of people's top 5. And, well, it might be and it might not be. It's so hard to gauge. Everybody loves this shoe, but I don't know. What we talking about, man? We talking about the Jordan 11 Gratitudes. And they're all leather upper goodness with those gold hits. Come on, man. Look at the leather on that thing, bro. Stop playing with them. This shoe is so elegant, man. It had to be number 1 for your boy. It had to be. And we talk about ease of wear. Now, in the Concords, which are back there somewhere, the Concords have an all mesh upper. Now, trying to get that clean is terrible. And I'm not steam cleaning a sneaker. I ain't doing all of that. So it made it kind of hard to wear. Well, it wasn't hard to wear the Concords. It was just always hard to keep clean on that mesh upper without putting some work in. Now, you can put some work in and keep shoe looking A1, but who got time for all of that? I don't. I got a toddler. But with the all leather upper on this shoe, man, it makes it so much easier to clean. You get a spill, you got some waterproofer on here to protect it on there, bro. You just wipe it off. But look at the material of that leather, though. It's all tumbled, bruh. There's no way I was gonna let 2023 escape without me getting these. I'm so happy I hit on the shock drop. Granted, they're probably gonna be available because Nike made a ton of them. They always do with the 11s, and people take it for granted. And then 6-8 months down the road, the prices go up, and it's just like any other Jordan holiday 11. Always the smack talk at the beginning. Oh no, they're sitting whatever. I doubled up. Cool, right? Good for you. I ain't a fan of double ups, but if I was, this would be an absolute must for me. And I said in my review that I prefer this sneaker over the Concords only because of the reason that I stated before. The all leather upper, man, is so much easier to clean, which makes me want to wear this shoe more than I wear the Concords. That for everybody who has Concords that just don't have a double up, it's a special occasion shoe because it's just held in that high regard that you only wear it on special occasion when you want to get super fly, whatever, right? This shoe is going to replace that for me. Why? Because it's got that milky outsole, right? And we all know that it's going to turn brown, and it's going to mesh and match right with that gold on this Gratitude, aka New Age DMP. So, bro, had to put it there, man. Now, if you think I'm off the reservation in this review and, well, this top 5, let me know in the comments what your top 5 was of 2023, because I tell you what, if I had to count, maybe bought 25, 26 pair of sneakers in 2023. It's a lot of sneakers. It was hard for me to like get it down to a reasonable number. And I was going to put the kids' top 5 in this video, but I'm gonna do a separate video on that one where we're gonna have them do their top 5 brought to you here on the set. I know, it's crazy, but we're gonna get that one going during the holiday season when they're out of school, they can focus, and the boys are here, all the kids are here. We're gonna do a top 5 and see just how far the reservation I am as an OG sneakerhead, and these new age kids who just don't like to match, they just wear whatever. Yeah, but let me know if I'm off the reservation. And what was your top 5 for 2023, man? It was fun, bro. It was definitely fun. And as you can see, we got quality control here, because that's what we try to do with this top 5, bro. Number 1 sneaker of the year for your boy here on the set, man. The Jordan 11 Gratitude, aka New Age DMP. This your boy Money Med signing off, and I'm gone.